Hey everyone, we're starting to get a clear picture about the Social Security cost of living adjustment that'll be added to checks paid in 2022. So as you know, if you've watched my videos in the past, the annual cost of living adjustment is tied to a measurement of inflation known as the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers. That's simply known as the CPIW. This is the measurement that they've used since 1975, and the way this annual increase is determined is based on the third quarter reading from the CPIW. So they look at the average from the months of July, August, and September in the current year, and then they compare that to the average from the prior year. If there's an increase year over year, that percentage of increase is the amount by which Social Security benefits are increased. So far, we have the numbers for July and August. So now we have 2/3 of the data that will determine the cost of living adjustment. And this starts to give us a really clear picture of what we can expect for the final number that'll be released around the mid part of next month. Now, if the 2022 cost of living adjustment was going to be based on just the July and August numbers, next year's increase would be about 5.9%. But we still have to wait for the September number to know for sure. However, knowing 2/3 of the finalized data does allow us to look at next month's numbers and play around with a few possible scenarios. For example, let's assume first that next month the numbers show no increase at all. It's the same as it was last year. This would give us a 2022 cost of living adjustment of 3.9%. Now, if the numbers stay steady and come in around the 6% mark we've seen for the past 2 months, then next year's cost of living adjustment will be 5.9%. And somewhere in this range is what I would expect. But since we're forecasting possible scenarios, let's assume that next month's number is much larger than expected, and it comes in at 10%. This would mean a 7.3% cost of living adjustment. On the other side, let's assume that the CPIW drops 10%. This would give us a cost of living adjustment of 0.6%. So a lot of things can still change here, but if I had to guess, I think that the numbers will hold steady, and the cost of living adjustment is going to be somewhere in that 5 to 6% range. Thanks for watching.